Welcome to our Report Studio training video, The Power of Prompts in Report Studio. The goal of this short training demonstration is to give you a brief preview of the training techniques employed by the ISA training team. During this video, we will talk about the power of prompts in Report Studio and show you how prompting impacts the business analytics possible in the report. Using 3 different queries, we're going to answer the following business question. What is the product revenue over the last 4 years, and how does planned revenue and quantity feed into that revenue for that product? This report has 2 separate queries, one for the chart and another for the crosstab. And in both of those queries, we're answering that business question, what is the product line revenue over the last 4 years, and how does planned revenue and quantity contribute to these product revenues? The chart, which is the first query, is a combination of all product lines sales across a year. And you can see the detail of that in the second query below in the crosstab. We're going to add a prompt that will let you choose a product line, and the prompt will change both the chart, so you are charting only one product, and the crosstab, so you're seeing the detail on only one product. I'm going to close this Cognos viewer, which shows us the report, and bring us back to the actual report itself. And you can see the 2 queries here, including a text item which gives us the title for product performance. So in order to add that prompt, which is going to feed both queries, I'm going to click on the toolbox. I'm going to drag the value prompt into the report. And now the prompt wizard is going to guide us through actually creating this report. I'm going to name it Product Line Parameter. And click Next so I can select the data element that I want from the package. To identify the actual item product line that provides the pick list for the prompt, I need to click on the 3 ellipses to the right of the package item. And now I'm going to navigate for Sales and Marketing Query down through Sales Query, down to Product, and finally select Product Line. I want this filter to be optional, that you're going to see the report open with a graph for all of the product lines, but once the report is open, you have the opportunity to pick a product line and narrow down the information in both the graph and the crosstab. So I'm going to select Make the Filter Optional and then click on Next. Here is where I'm going to tell Report Studio to actually apply the filter to both queries. So I'm going to put a check mark next to Query 2 as well. Click Next. And finally, we're going to keep the check mark on to create the new query. So we populate the pick list, and we're going to keep that new query, Query 3. We won't change any of the defaults here. I am simply going to accept the defaults by clicking on Finish. We're almost there. We now need to select the prompt box and do so by clicking in it, which, as you know, automatically shows you the properties for that value prompt. And we want to scroll down to Auto Submit, because as soon as we pick a product line off this prompt, we want it automatically submitted to the 2 queries. So we're going to change Auto Submit to Yes. And again, this ensures that the prompt will change to reflect whatever product line you picked in the report. So let's test this report. I'm going to click on the Run icon. And when you run the report, the default is to see all product lines in both queries. But you'll notice our value prompt is up here. It's a single select, so I'm going to select golf equipment. And because we put auto submit on, it is automatically going to feed that prompt to the two queries, thereby limiting our chart to the golf equipment and our detail crosstab to golf equipment as well. And I can go back and I can filter on a different product line, or I can go back and look at every product line by going back to the default. So here's an example of a report that has multiple queries in it, one for the chart, one for the crosstab, even one associated with our value prompt. And in setting up the report like this, we have answered our business question: what is the product line revenue over the last 4 years, and how does planned revenue and quantity contribute to that total revenue for the product line? Thank you for taking time out of your day to preview our training video on Report Studio. Please feel free to visit our website where you will see other training videos on other studios, and on our blog some tips and tricks publications. If you have any questions or would like to have more information about our training services, please feel free to contact me at the email or phone number below. And again, I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to watch one of our CBT training videos.